you are?
My name is Petri Kangasoja.
In which company do you work?
Mama's Kitchen, lunch restaurant and catering.
What is your position in this company?
I'm the owner, doing everything.
What do you think is the description of cook jobs in the future?
I think it's gonna get more difficult some ways. You have to learn more, know more from the ingredients, how to use them and how to cook them right.
What do you think are the cook's responsibilities in the future?
There's gonna be more, I think. You have to involve with the customers more. All the preparations and order ingredients locally. So there's gonna be a lot of new things, I think.
What kind of skills do they need in the future?
I think there's gonna be more new machines, but still you need to learn how to use the knife. There's gonna be some new ingredients, so you know how to cut them right and cook them right. But there's always gonna be coming new machines that you have to learn to use. What I think.
What do you think about like sous vide or something like that? Are those growing?
I don't know. I think it is, but I'm not gonna use it. But I think some places, yeah, it's gonna get more.
What kind of skills do you think will be needed in the future, like after 2022?
Well, there might be that there's coming less preparations, that everything is sous vide or done ready, that you just have to heat it up. But also there's loads of different restaurants, so you still have to have those skills to cook yourself. So I think it depends about the restaurants. Is it lunch place or is it the fine dining? But lunch places could be going easily using sous vide and all these that you just heat it up.
Mention 3 most important things how the work of the restaurant industry will change in the next 10 years.
I think there's gonna be happening loads. There's no more cooks coming, like you said, the good ones. And also there's coming so much new ingredients, all these rules and regulations that you have to learn. So that will change the industry quite a lot. And specialties.
You mean diets?
Yes, or allergies or
Yes.
things like that. You have to know those things, and when you're doing the menus you have to be prepared.
What expertise will be needed, especially when a newcomer cook comes to work?
Good knowledge about the ingredients, and like just before, allergies. There's loads of people asking these days, so you have to know what all the packages are included. That's very important. And I think how you're using the ingredients also, with the new ingredients coming.
What do you think about knife skills? Do you need them still?
You always need, you have to know how you cut the onion or meat, but yeah, I I think that's always important.
Is there any kind of expertise that is particularly lacking, which you think is important even after 5 years from now?
It's always hard work, and cooks also have to clean. You have to know how you clean your tables, knives, everything has to be clean, that there's no infections or any diseases coming from. Even though it's gonna be sous vide or whatever, it's still hard work that you need to be prepared for that.
And if you have a sous vide, you still have to know how it have been made, I think.
Exactly.
So, is there any other lacks, like social skills or?
Yeah,
How to be in the group?
exactly, and it's very important if it's a small or big restaurant, loads of personnel or just a few, has to work together. Everything has to work, even the waitresses and the chefs, and it's always important that everyone is doing the work for the customer anyway, so customer is the most important.
How much you see about this, that the cooks are coming more with on waitering and with the people? How much do you think it's important?
I think it's growing. It's happening more and more, and in a way, I like it. It's good that you see who's doing your food.
And regulars wants to see you every day. It feels like home when you come.
Yeah, exactly. And you can tell what have you done it and things. So I think customers like it, and it's good.
Yeah, that's right. What kind of skills and competencies are needed in uncertain, changing operating environments?
Of course, social skills. Well, you have to be concentrated what you're doing. You have to do loads of multitasking. Be prepared. What's happening around? There's gonna be loads of things happening, and kind of keep your mind on what you're doing. Don't go overload.
With the flow and start doing the things.
Just something, don't mess too much.
Just focus on your own benefits, like what do you do on your best, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Mention 3 most important things that will affect the change in work process, like cooking, customer service, sous vide, self-service. Is there any kind of these things that happen?
I think somehow the self-service is coming, but then again, people want service also. So there might be coming more like plating, or what it's called. And
How about this collect your own dish kind of a way? Do you think that's coming?
I hope not, but you can see that already, so yeah, probably people are so busy, so they can come and collect easily and go. These days everyone's so busy that they don't have time to sit down and eat. Maybe dinners, but lunchtime at least. Everything is going, like you said, robots. There's gonna be machines that you just press this and this and you get this. I think it doesn't belong to a restaurant, but what can you do?
Do you think it's a benefit or threat
Right.
using machines too
Yeah.
much?
I think more doing by your hands and would be better.
Mention 3 most important things that will affect on change in work process.
Sous vide, yeah. Sous vide, I think it's coming a lot and it's coming too much. It's harming. People get lazy, they buy home sous vide and they just heat it up. Atria and those are doing loads. When you go to cash and carry here, you can see that there's loads of ready-made. The taste is not the best one, and when you see the actual product, it looks like it's come out of a machine. Instead, you do it yourself. It might look a little bit like home cooked, which I think it's better.
In what states of work procedures could you use automation technology?
I have a feeling that I won't use. I actually like more basic home cooking, home style cooking, not too much machines. Of course something, but like the oven I have home is very basic. I like it. It's better and easier, and you don't need all the machines or programs in the ovens. It's just why? I think I won't be using. Those machines are expensive, and I don't think that the quality is better because of those. It's more how you made it and how you do it and yourself, I think.